So yeah, Hasbro just revealed a $120 Haslab Light Diet Haslab of Apocalypse for the Xmen 97 collection. The line. And I'm like, yeah, that people in a lot of different groups I'm in were like, oh, $120, that's too expensive, I can't believe they charge that much, Here's the thing, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. We did this to ourselves. like listen, I've heard a bunch of people say it. If you paid as much as you did for Giant Man, guilty, I'm guilty. If you paid as much as you did for Galactus, I'm not guilty of that one. I'm not going to take the hit on that one. If you paid as much as you did for the Sentinel, if you paid as much as they were charging for that Gamerverse Venom, the Gamerverse Juggernaut, those Gamerverse 2-packs, Maximum Spider-Man, all these figures, Gigantorus or whatever the hell it's called, the tentacle, the hentai tentacle thing. If you paid full price for all those, then $120 for a 12-inch, I think it's 12-inch Apocalypse with some accessories, with some decent accessories. I mean, it makes sense. It's on brand. We did this. We told Hasbro, hey, we're willing to do it. Do I think it's worth $120? No. Am I going to pay $120 for it? Probably not. But I mean, okay. Here's my thing. It's 12-inch Apocalypse, right? It looks like if you've ever collected 1/6 figures, 1/6 scale figures, right? This is a 1/6 scale figure. Bottom line, 1/6 scale figures are freaking expensive. Your Hot Toys, your like Japanese 1/6 scale anime figures, your Chinese 1/6 scale figures from third-party companies. Like, this is the price scale for 1/6 scale figures, and I think that's where they're going. They went they looked at what Mondo was charging for 1/6 scale, and they said, hey, we're going to give you a 1/6 scale, and it will work in both the 1/12 scale and it will work in the 1/6 scale. And that's what this is. That's exactly what this is. I think that's where they got the price from. Now, here's my thing. For that price, are we getting a lot of paint? Are we getting a lot of plastic? Unless it's hollow inside, yeah, we're getting a lot. Will it be up to the quality of like 1/6 scale figures? I highly doubt it. At that price. But then again, I've been wrong about Hasbro. I've been wrong. Now, mind you, I'm not a Hasbro hater. I don't hate Hasbro. I just hate when Hasbro does crappy stuff with their figures. When they drop shitty figures, I have a beef with them. And the problem is that lately, a lot of their stuff has been straight trash. And I was like, how much you charge? You want $30 for this trash? Are you out of your fucking mind? Get out of here. $30 for this shit? What? Maximum Hulk, which across the board, everyone's saying that the soft chest is starting to tear because they use shitty plastic, which I knew they would. And it just drives me crazy because I knew it. I freaking knew Hasbro would shortchange and skirt out and cheap out on that figure. And they did. They did exactly what I knew they would do. Right? So this is the stuff that pisses me off about Hasbro. And this is why I'm like, I just go different directions. So, I mean, their Hulk can just get bent. I'll pay $20 for it because I know it's going to rip and tear, but I'm not paying full price for that. You're freaking mine. It's been on sale for $48. I refuse to pay $48 for it. No, Absolutely not, because I knew it was going to be trash. Now, again, back to this Apocalypse. Let's be clear. It's a 1/6 scale figure. So if you're looking at it from that perspective, if you collect 1/6 scale figures, the price makes sense. It does. It does. It doesn't make sense on a 1/12 scale. It doesn't make sense. But then again, like I said, if you paid for the Mephisto and you're complaining about this, miss me. Like, yo, miss me straight up. I don't want to hear from you, because you're part of the problem. If you bought that Mephisto, I'm sorry. Like, I usually just say, you spend your money how you want to spend your money. But in this case, I have to call it out. That Mephisto was not worth what they were charging. Not even close to what they were charging. There was nothing premium about that figure outside of the throne. The rest of the figure looked like a generic basic B Marvel Legends figure. Nothing about that figure was extraordinary enough to warrant the price. All right. So unless that throne is like heavy, like Marvel Select plastic, like just a giant, like heavy piece with some actual weight and plastic to it, and like, or even if it was die cast, that's the only way to justify that price. Because I'm sorry, no, that price wasn't worth it. But I'm like, these made to order Haslab lights, these diet Haslabs, you know, it's up to you. It's up to what you're willing to endure price wise. Will I get it? I don't know. I might pick it up. Because I'm thinking about it in that respect. It's a 1/12 scale figure to kind of go with these very, very small amount of 1/12 scale figures I have in my collection. I think it'll be a good addition, and it's probably $75 to $100 less than what I've paid for the handful of 1/12 scale figures, 1/6 scale figures that I have in my collection. So yeah, I don't know. I like the accessories. I think, you know, I have the retro card Apocalypse. I bought that like a while back when they re-released that, and I love that thing. It's still, I love it so much. It's mint on card. I have not opened it. I have not interacted with that figure. I have it on my wall, and it's one of those, like, it's like the retro card lizard from the Spider-Man animated series that they had, that was the Walmart exclusive, you know, or even that Spider-Man, the Walmart exclusive cell shaded Spider-Man. You know, these are just figures I have on my wall, and I love them. I love just looking at them. Will I interact with them? Probably never, but I love looking at them. And I think that this figure goes perfect and complements that retro card Apocalypse. I love that figure. I really do. I just love looking at it. So yeah, I don't know. Will I get it? Nah, I'm really considering my options. And I like I said, I like the Haslab lights. I like the way it goes. But I'm just like, the Dragon Man, from what I'm seeing and what people have told me, it's not really worth what they charge for it. We'll see what that Sentinel, that cell shaded Sentinel that they had, that was made to order. We'll see what that looks like. And the Mephisto, I'm just like, I don't, you know, unless that throne is like a pound of freaking plastic, I don't see the value in it, because the figure just looks pretty generic in my mind. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Do you think that this is way overpriced? Do you think it's too much? Do you think it could have been less? I mean, could have been $80? Sure, I'll take it at $80. And I think it should have been $80. But, you know, whatever. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is your turn. This is your turn to chime in. Let me know what you think. But yeah, with that, be safe, be good. And it's the DrunkenPrime cracking open another beer and signing off.